Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We are live with our DiverSecCon pre-launch, and today we have special session by the kids who are going to be talking about social media best practices, what they follow. Without further ado, I want to make sure that I share it with them so that they can talk about it. And what we would be doing with DiverSecCon last year when we did it for the first time, we actually had a 2 day conference where we went live like whole 2 days. But here this time we would be doing multiple recordings, multiple sessions in December and in January and in February. So you'll see a lot of these kind of sessions by the kids, by elders, by people who are actually part of the industry and who are leading the cybersecurity industry. So now I'm just going to give it to these girls who are going to talk about social media best practices for teenagers specifically. So thank you so much and stay tuned for more sessions today.
My name is Avneeta.
My name is Shreya.
And my name is Ayushi.
Today, we will be talking about some of the safe social media practices for teenagers. Social media plays a big factor in teenage lives today. Many believe that social media causes more harm than good, but we've collected a handful of ways that help teenagers have a healthier experience on social media. We would like to share a case study as we were inspired by the talks from the 5 women security leaders: Vandana Verma, Cassie Crossley, Maria Schwenker, Viraj Gandhi, and Letitia Kenutia. One of the key takeaways from the talk in March hosted by the Purple Book community stated that it's our lives and not others, as we should not let other people's opinions change the way you spend your day to day life. We believe that this short and simple point is what many teenagers seem to forget about while seamlessly scrolling through social media. So, we would like to share our perspective on this issue.
One thing social media is helpful for is bringing people together for an impactful cause. Social media makes it a lot easier to connect with other people digitally. And if put into good use, it could bring people together to make a difference. It also has a benefit of being able to talk to a variety of people with only the click of buttons. For example, it could help students collaborate on projects or schoolwork with others a lot easier. It makes an easy and quick way to reach out to your friends for help, guidance, or maybe just even talking to them. Overall, social media makes communicating and working with others a lot easier. Furthermore, social media can help teens feel more proud of their current accomplishments. As we all know, social media is used to post and keep updates about your life, almost like a personal diary, open to the people who follow you. When teens post about their personal accomplishments on their account and it becomes visible to a new set of eyes, it gives a sense of accomplishment and happiness. It makes one feel proud that they have exciting news to share. Social media has that effect on people.
On the contrary, teenagers are prone to posting their lives on social media platforms due to the peer pressure. Most teenagers want to fit in, which makes them share inappropriate and unnecessary information that can result in negative consequences. It is important to educate teenagers about information appropriation. We would like to address these safe social media interactions from a behavioral, technological, and emotional standpoint in our case study.
Social media affects behavior negatively by depriving kids of important social cues they would usually learn through in person, face to face communication. This can cause them to be more anxious and insecure around their peers. Regarding this, we have a rule we highly suggest teenagers to live by to evade the thought of comparison. Don't let other people's views change yours. In order for teenagers to avoid relying on social media and to regain their in person social skills, we suggest looking at social media with a new perspective. Look at social media as a treat. For example, you might not buy a coffee every day or get your nails done every week, but you may reward yourself with these kinds of small treats when you feel like you deserve it. So think of social media in the same way, only when you've achieved something or when you've done something productive first. This way, adding a reward system to social media allows kids to recognize the value of social media. Setting time limit also allows teenagers to create a new good habit. In the long run, time management will not only help from a digital perspective, but also in other aspects in life. This way, teenagers might be able to change the way they view on social media.
Another factor social media affects are the technological interactions. Platforms like Instagram give a good example on what this truly means. As we know, Instagram is one of the most popular social media platforms. The majority of teenagers make their full name, age, and even school visible on their profiles. Although might be a way to get in touch with individuals you know, this could be quite dangerous. Public profiles can attract internet predators under a fake account, which is harmful because they could get private information and use it against you. To prevent this, teenagers can restrict the quantity of information they're putting out. Additionally, it is crucial for teenagers to set their social networking app accounts to private. This way, teenagers can enjoy their time online without feeling guilty or unsafe if certain precautions are taken. Having said that, teenagers shouldn't solely build relationships online. It is safer to communicate and grow closer with individuals you meet in person since you are familiar with their true selves and personalities. My friends and I have such a close bond because all of us have fun times doing different activities. Activities like hiking, volleyball, fundraising, and even just getting dinner brought us so close. A couple of lessons we learned to stick by is to never be afraid of speaking up for yourself and that it is good to ask for help. What this means to us is that no matter what others say to you, in person or online, you should have the courage to speak upon that and not back out. However, if the act is taken too far, it is never wrong to ask someone for guidance or help. With this being said, although it is important to stay safe online, it is equally as important to reach out to loved ones as they're the people who you can trust and who stay with you in the long run.
Adding on, social media can also trigger emotions, like sadness and jealousy, especially when it comes to teenagers. Social media is an open source that allows anybody to post about their life, accomplishments, or any fun updates they have to share. But having said that, it has also become the status quo on social media platforms to only post about the perfect aspects about your life, and to make it seem as if there are no flaws to yourself, and show that you're having the time of your life. This is a common thing for people like celebrities and influencers. So how do young viewers feel when they see these type of lives on social media? Like I said before, this can give a rise to emotions, like sadness or jealousy. Other teens can feel sad, seeing these perfect lives, and think to themselves why they can't be like those people. It can result in them feeling sad or left out that they don't have these qualities in their lives, and cause them to strive to pursue a life that only looks good on a tiny screen. They might feel as if their life doesn't look good enough to be posted or worth sharing. It will make teenagers feel jealous and manifest their life to look like that too. But one thing we all must remember, no matter what we see on social media, is that nobody's life is flawless. Although life gives us both ups and downs, we shouldn't let social media trick us into believing that downside won't occur as well. A rule to remember through your digital journey is this. If the people on social media don't see how amazing you and your life are, don't worry, it's not because it isn't. It's impossible for those people to stay in touch with everything life hits you with. People cannot define your life just through what they see on their phone or computer. They can't see your life through your eyes. Just know that the other people on social media don't have the right or ability to greet you as a person.
To sum up, social media is a great way for teenagers as they can socialize, learn, and most importantly, have fun. However, sometimes social media can affect teenage kids' behaviors in ways we just explained. For one, social media can cause peer pressure amongst teenagers and make them prone to exposing their personal lives on public accounts. Pursuing this habit could make the job of internet predators or people trying to steal your information a whole lot easier. From a social perspective, too much communication through devices and less in person interaction could cause a stunt of growth in social lives of the new generation. It's more important to embrace face to face talking rather than typing to others behind a screen. A relationship or bond could be taken to a whole nother level if we decide not to spend as much time on those devices. Last of all, social media could also cause teenagers to feel like their lives aren't worth sharing after being influenced by celebrities. This can cause a downfall in their confidence, which obviously isn't good for the young individual. especially at an early teenage age. Through this talk, we want to inform you all that although social media does have its pros, we should still stay aware of its consequences and take precautions as we enter the digital world. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for speaking. That was really wonderful. And I am sure we will have more such sessions where we will be educating students and the teenagers about such wonderful practices. Now, in a while, we will start off with our next session with Manisha. Thank you.